Picture a fish with long flowing fins and bold stripes. Beautiful, but dangerous. This is the lionfish. Its striking appearance is a warning. Venomous spines line its body, deterring would-be predators. In its native Indo-Pacific home, the lionfish is just one part of a balanced ecosystem, kept in check by natural predators like groupers and sharks. It moves with slow, deliberate grace, using its fan-like fins to corner prey. Admired for its beauty, the lionfish became a popular aquarium pet worldwide, but this fascination led to unintended consequences. When released into unfamiliar waters, the lionfish found itself free from natural enemies. In the Indo-Pacific, it exists in harmony, both predator and prey. But this delicate balance would soon be shattered in a new, distant ocean. The stage was set for an ecological upheaval. The lionfish invasion began with a few accidental releases from aquariums in Florida during the 1980s and 90s. Whether by careless pet owners or storm-damaged tanks, lionfish entered the Atlantic, a paradise with no natural predators. Native fish didn't recognize the threat, and local predators avoided the venomous newcomer. Lionfish multiplied rapidly. A single female can release tens of thousands of eggs every few days. Ocean currents carried their offspring far and wide, spreading the invasion from Florida up the US coast, through the Bahamas, and deep into the Caribbean and South America. In just decades, lionfish established a massive population across the Atlantic. Scientists call this an invasive species, one that spreads and causes harm in a new environment. The lionfish became one of the most destructive marine invaders in history. Its accidental journey triggered an ecological crisis beneath the waves. Lionfish are relentless hunters, devouring almost any small fish or crustacean they can swallow. Their slow, hovering approach fools native prey, which don't recognize the danger. A single lionfish can eat over 20 small fish in half an hour. With no natural predators in the Atlantic, their numbers exploded. Local groupers and sharks avoid their venomous spines, leaving lionfish unchecked. This turns the lionfish into an apex predator, disrupting the natural food chain. The balance that once kept reefs healthy is thrown into chaos. Native fish populations plummet, and the entire ecosystem suffers. The lionfish is like a wolf among sheep, devastatingly effective and unchallenged. The consequences ripple through the reef, threatening its very survival. The invasion's true cost is only beginning to be understood. Lionfish don't just eat small fish, they disrupt the entire coral reef ecosystem. By preying on young herbivorous fish, like parrotfish, they reduce the reef's natural gardeners. Without these fish, algae grows unchecked, smothering corals and blocking sunlight. Once vibrant reefs become dull, algae-dominated wastelands. Coral die-offs destroy habitats for thousands of species, from tiny shrimp to sea turtles. Native predators like groupers and snappers struggle to find food, impacting local fisheries. Lionfish can reduce prey fish on a reef by up to 90%. The loss of biodiversity threatens both marine life and human livelihoods. The ripple effect of the lionfish invasion shows how one species can unravel an entire ecosystem. The stakes for reefs and the people who depend on them are enormous. The damage is staggering. In the Bahamas, native fish biomass dropped by up to 95% on some reefs within 2 years of lionfish arrival. Centuries-old fish communities vanished almost overnight. The Caribbean's economy, reliant on tourism and fishing, is at risk. Dying reefs mean fewer tourists, threatening local businesses and jobs. Lionfish prey on young snapper, grouper and lobster, crippling fisheries and food supplies. Fishermen in Jamaica and the Cayman Islands report shrinking catches and economic hardship. The invasion is swift and relentless. Millions of lionfish now occupy an area larger than the continental US. They thrive in habitats from shallow mangroves to deep-sea reefs. Without intervention, the damage will only grow. The lionfish crisis is ecological, economic, and social, all at once. With no natural predators, humans have become the lionfish's only check. Divers organize lionfish derbies, removing thousands from reefs and raising awareness. Conservationists and chefs promote lionfish as a delicious, sustainable seafood. Creating a market for lionfish gives fishermen a new income and helps protect reefs. Scientists are developing traps and underwater drones to target lionfish in deeper waters. Education is crucial, teaching people to recognize lionfish and never release non-native pets. Public campaigns spread the word through posters, workshops, and social media. The fight is collaborative: divers, scientists, chefs, and communities working together. Every lionfish removed is a step toward restoring balance. Innovation and awareness offer hope for the reef's future. The battle is ongoing, but progress is possible. The lionfish invasion is a stark lesson in how interconnected our world is. A few released pets triggered a crisis that now spans continents. Prevention is key. Stronger regulations and public awareness can stop future invasions. The response to lionfish shows what's possible when people unite for a cause. New markets, technology, and education are making a difference. We may never fully eradicate lionfish, but we can manage their impact and help reefs recover. As global trade and travel increase, so does the risk of new invasions. We must act with foresight and respect for nature's boundaries. The future of our oceans and our planet depends on what we do next.